I'm sitting on the floor, on Pride, after a good cry, where I wrote this. As I was leaving the Queer Liberation March, I ran into a parent with a child on their shoulders looking for the parade. I directed them, and as they waved goodbye, the young child said, "Mommy, she is so pretty."
Bullshit.
And I absolutely broke down on the street. I miss Cecilia every day. I am not exaggerating when I say that every day I make an active choice to find ways to honor her legacy, or at least I try to. Cecilia entered this world when trans people were invisible and left this world when we were hyper-visible and trans rights were and are violently under attack. But this child is starting from a different place. They are starting, without even knowing it, on the shoulders of a supportive parent with rainbow stickers and glitter and the innocence to see trans people as beautiful. They have not yet been taught to hate. I wonder where Cecilia's legacy will find this child. Will it be as a healthcare worker, as an activist, a writer, an ally, a therapist, a trans person themselves? I don't know.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
I'm just glad that they are getting a head start on the shoulders of their parent, where for a moment they will be the tallest person at the Pride Parade. I hope they can see everything. I hope they take it all in. I hope the memory sticks.
If you are trans, I love you.
Ew.
I can see the real you. I respect you. I think you're amazing. I think you're great. And I'll remind you, there is no government. There is no court. There is no group of folks who do not understand us, who get to dictate our human dignity. They can't take that away from you or us. I see you. I love you lots.
Please do not use gendered language to address everyone.
James Jackson, Sacramento, he, him.
Brian Laverne, he, him.
Hi, I am Andy P. From Los Angeles, they, them pronouns.
Thank you, Chair. Nick, he, him, his from Twin Cities.
James Jackson, Sacramento, DSA, he, him.
Hi, my name is Onlin Wang. I use he, him.
This is Chris, he, him from Cleveland.
This is Daniel Ray from Piedmont. He, him pronouns.
My name is...
We have a problem. We have a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we have problems.
I'm a person, and I feel, and I have feelings, and I can share them.
And if you need to cry right now, you cry.
Yeah. And someone said to me once that the green was the thing that I would love the most about Alphabet, that I would want to stay green, but actually being green, yes, I loved playing this character, but every time I took the makeup off, I loved who I was even more. So I've come away feeling really beautiful.
Oh my god.
It's just you f***ing are.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean, God.
You know?
Yeah. What you've brought to this film and to these characters, you've not just taken care of them, you have transformed them for good.
Thank you.
Really.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is also my first time ever doing a jump.
You have been the light of the day. You are such a gift.
You brought such light into the room. Thank you very much.
We appreciate
for coming into this room today. We needed you to come in.
At the end, they said, you have to be good and you have to be kind to everybody.
Whoa.
And she is a good witch.
Yeah, that's the message.
You know what I mean? It's that impact.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
Why are you crying?
I think she is a good witch.
If kids can feel that, then
yeah. Not to be corny, but make the world a safer place, especially right now, you know? I think it's the most important work that we can do is learn how we can listen and be there for each other and the people that we love.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
And especially the most beautiful community in the entire world. And I love my queer brothers and sisters so much, more than anything.
We love you back.
We do.
I want to throw a theory or an idea out there. Fierro, okay? His musical number I love so much because the girls in town love him, but also the boys do, Bo and Yang. Do we think that maybe Fierro likes the attention from both? I don't know.
Of course. Well, Oz is a very queer place and has always been.
Yeah.
Even from the L. Frank Baum books, it's always been queer.
Yeah. I think so, for sure.
Gay.
Hey, we'll take it.
This week, people are taking the lyrics of Defying Gravity and really holding space with that and feeling power in that.
I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it, yeah.
That's really powerful. That's what I wanted. I didn't know that was happening.
I've seen it on a couple posts. I don't know how widespread, but I am in queer media, so that's my,
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Get back, get back. Hey.
Get those side
No, it's less than 1.7%.
No, you're a fucking moron.
You don't know this is...
Miscarriages are extremely common, and most women ought to have...
Miscarriages and abortion are different. What is abortion?
No, a miscarriage is a medical...
No, it's not. Okay, let me educate you, okay?
Yes, it
Well, hold
is.
on. Get back. Hey.
Recently, some green apples have decided that they don't like being called green. They say that it's offensive and that they prefer to be called biological apples. But if you call a green apple a biological apple, then you're indirectly saying that red apples are just pretending, like they're not actually apples or weird somehow, and that's simply not true.
No, you are so dumb. You are really dumb, for real.
The word green is just an adjective that modifies the noun apple. Adjectives are important because they tell us about the differences between two similar things. Just like chocolate can modify ice cream or pepperoni can modify pizza. No one's saying that there isn't a cosmetic difference between these two. I mean, look at them. And yes, they do have slightly different DNA, but it's impossible to argue that green is more of an apple than red. And why would you argue that in the first place? It's not like the existence of red apples takes something away from green apples. If anything, apples would be stronger as a group if they united against banana misogyny. So to all the green apples out there, us calling you cis, I mean green, is not an insult, I promise. Just like you calling us trans, I mean red, is not an insult either. It's just an adjective. Red apples are your sisters, not your competition.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Women are facing serious dangers, but not from trans people.
What the hell is that?
2, 3, 4. We are in a place of thousands, and 4 people are happy. What is going on? What is going on?
When I was a kid, when I was 7, it was obvious to everyone that I was gay. Obviously, I didn't know what it was, and parents often know, but they don't say anything because they think if I don't talk about it, it will go away. Usually with trans kids, it's the kid that informs the adult.
Right.
Through different behaviour, the little girls are not acting like a little girl should, little boys doing this, that and the other. So usually it's the kid that informs the adults. And this idea that a parent pushes their kid to be trans is so ridiculous.
No.
I mean, I've got friends who've got kids that are trans, and it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
And they struggle, should I do the right thing? Should I wait till the kid is 18 or 21? All of that stuff is, it's real life stuff.
Yeah.
It's not two celebrities bickering on the internet.
No, because I know you have had a row with J.K. Rowling. A lot of people have, and I mean, and they absolutely have. But
I think it's hilarious
really
that you're having a row with someone I've never met.
Yeah, no.
Probably never will meet.
No.
And
But that's
I feel
what happens
like,
on the internet.
in the movies, she creates this beautiful, magical world.
Yeah.
And in real life, she's a muggle. So it's very disappointing to find out that actually, in a way, it's not true.
Do you think that we will ever get to a case where I would love to be, where it really, really doesn't matter?
I think
and we
for
just let
most
people go on with their lives?
most people, it doesn't matter.
I know.
It matters only whether you're a nice person or a horrible person.
Exactly.
And, you know, nobody chooses to be trans or gay. No one chooses to have blue eyes. It just happens, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just, you know, sad that somebody who's so creative... I love the movies. I mean, the movies are brilliant.
The movies are
I bet she's watching now. Morning.
Maybe she is, maybe she
Get
is.
over it.
I know. I just find it really, you know, having friends who are trans and who are going through a really tough time. It's just like, let's be fair about stuff. Let's be fair. Let's talk and we can all have our points of view. But at the end of the day, we're all just people blundering through and trying to go on with their lives.
But also, no one goes into the loo to hang out. It's a horrible place. Smelly, stinky, horrible place. No one goes in there to hang out. They're going in there.
It always comes down to toilets, doesn't it? It's like halfway. It always comes down to toilets, and I don't quite know why.
So the whole point of why I do what I do, which is create content, is to educate and to entertain, in that order. And I think that recently my content has taken a bit of a shift to be more, well, I'm hurt. I am deeply hurt.
No offense, but I really don't care.
Because of the amount of hate that I've gotten over the past 3 years doing this, 2.5 years. And that hurt has influenced the way that I do things. As a content creator, especially as a streamer, I'm always on camera, talking all the time, daily updates about where I'm at. And I think that the hurt that I feel has influenced the way that I've pushed in my content to be confrontational and be in your face about what I'm trying to do, which is ultimately teach people about trans things.
You are creepy as shit.
And hopefully make for a more accepting world. But I don't want the hurt to be a part of it anymore. That shift is not fun for me at all. It's actually really awful, and it doesn't just impact me, but my family and my friends, and you know, I'm not here to hurt anybody. I'm always going to be a confrontational person, but I think there's ways to do it that are not channeling the anger I feel at the world for hurting me. So to that end, I'm gonna take a break. I don't know when I'll be back.
Woohoo!
I'll be back, but I don't know when. I need to take some time. I'm not going to change myself for anybody. That's never going to happen. But I am going to work on the way that my hurt has taken over my content in some ways. So, thank you for all the support, and I'll see you somewhere down the road.
What would your advice be to anybody who is struggling right now with, you know, with their gender or their sexuality, and what, you know, the legal side of things has done for people like us?
I suppose my point is that even if the Supreme Court has made a ruling, that doesn't negate your own reality.
Yeah.
So Supreme Court has said under the Equality Act, they think that that sex means biological sex. That doesn't mean under any other legislation. It's just limited to that. And also, it doesn't mean for your own sense of self. It's important that people realize that you are your own maker. So I actually think people should be more bold, more courageous, because it's like the law doesn't define you, it just attempts to define how things move. You know, the Equality Act, for example, is meant to be like a shield in terms of it protects you. It's not a sword, so it's not used to try and exterminate trans people. It's there to protect you. So I think when we're looking at what it means to be a woman and stuff, it's like, you decide what you are. I decide I'm non-binary. I know I'm non-binary. It's not an ideology. Gender is not an ideology. It's not made up. It's knowledge.
Dumb bitch.
I'm a trans woman. And
Now you're a man! A man, man, man! Now you're a man! A mounty, mounty, man! A man, man, man! You are now a man! You're a man! Now you're a man!
And when it comes to pride flags and things like that in public places, I wasn't quite sure how I felt. In general, I thought it was good representation, it's nice to have them, but in recent years it's been getting less and less as pride stuff has become less trendy, and it's more of a protest now. Now, of course it sucks when thick pride flags are gone.
Yeah, boy.
And it's terrible that we're losing that representation, but it didn't really impact me much. I didn't really care all that much. But I'm now in Cardiff. I've never been to a Welsh city before, barely been to Wales. But I'm in Cardiff and seeing pride flags pretty much everywhere. I've never seen this many pride flags in one place. And there's no like event on today, that's just Cardiff in Pride Month. I felt safe.
Shut up, shut up.
And that's a weird thing, because never before have I felt safe because of a flag. And this isn't just Cardiff being an ultra woke hellhole. They're just proud to exist. You know, there's Welsh flags everywhere. There's all sorts of different flags representing different things. Cardiff is just a place that's proud to be Cardiff, and it's proud to have people in it. It's proud to exist. And I'm quite proud to exist as well. And it's incredible to see that representation. It does make me feel safe. I've never felt so safe in a city. I'm from the countryside. I don't like being in cities. So I'm here outside of Cardiff Castle. I couldn't get a better view. But all across the top of Cardiff Castle, I'll show some pictures on the screen now. There's flags everywhere.
I could just kill myself.
Pictures of the high street. There's flags everywhere. This is the only spot I could film where there weren't people everywhere, because I do respect people's privacy when I'm filming. But I finally get it. So if you are on the fence about pride flags, you're on the fence about, you know, representing people, it makes them feel safe. And if we can create a society where people feel safe, regardless of who they are, what they believe in, etc., who are we to oppose that? I hope this has provided some kind of insight. It just feels a bit sappy, really, doesn't it?